There is no way we will fix Illinois or Illinois cities without addressing pensions. And that means we need a pension amendment. The people of Illinois should be given the right to vote on whether pension reform is allowed or not. And then we need subsequent reforms. Mayors shouldn't be forced to choose between funding their retired policemen and their active policemen. They shouldn't be forced to decide between funding a retired fireman or an active fireman. And the same thing goes for the city workers. And right now, that's what they're being forced to do, or they're raising taxes so high that people just say, I'm out of here.
Our citizens are being impacted with increasing crime, with decreased services, and increased taxes and fees.
Republicans and Democrats alike care about the infrastructure in our cities. Republicans and Democrats care about our health care, our education. We care about taking care of those most vulnerable in our cities. We care about economic growth and creating jobs. And of course, we care about public safety. But these things are at risk if we fail to address our pension crisis.
Doing nothing is not an option. When you talk about any reform, there's very, very powerful, very well funded public sector special interests that have just gamed this system for decades, and they've done that primarily by purchasing politicians from both parties all over the state that come to Springfield and ensure that they'll continue to prop up these unsustainable systems. And that alliance is crushing taxpayers.
We have got to protect the pensions of the people that have earned them, but we have to also make sure that the taxpayers understand they're getting something for their money.
So the property tax bill is something that you can easily see, but what is often a hidden cost is their property value not appreciating.
26 states allow municipal bankruptcy in the country. Illinois is not one of them. And I would argue that if the state legislature doesn't want to change the unfunded mandates that effectively handcuff local governments, then they should have, the local governments, the cities, should have as a tool for either negotiation or because they've got no other choices to look at municipal bankruptcy. To do another reamortization would just be another kick the can, which means we never address these issues, people continue to leave. As it relates to consolidation, we have the most units of government. We have 850 school districts. 2/3 of our property tax bill go to school districts. If we don't figure out how to consolidate those, I live in the New Trier district. It's one high school district, and inside there are, within the contiguous boundaries, 6 independent elementary school districts. Each one of them have superintendents with $250,000 to $300,000 salaries. They will all be multi-million pensioners. It's not fair for the taxpayers of the rest of Illinois to pay for that. So, and that pushes up pensions. So you've got to bring all these things together. It's not a one fix. It's multiple fixes we need to do. That's really the point.
At the end of the day, someone will publish a cartoon involving a U-Haul truck. I mean, this has been people leaving, population leaking out. You guys have burned in the message. What is keeping you folks here, or any of us?
Well, I'm going to answer that one first, and I'll let anybody else answer. My parents were immigrants here in the 50s. My dad escaped from Poland, came to Chicago, Illinois. My mother left Ecuador when she was a young lady, came to Chicago, Illinois. This was the place where everybody from the world came to make it in Illinois. It was a destination state, a destination place in the country. Today it's the opposite. We're losing more people than virtually every other state except for New York. So the people around here care about this state. We want to see it be a destination state, a place where people can grow their families, invest in their businesses, and succeed.
All those other people have given up on it. What's the numbers? Illinois stinks, and it's their politicians. That's the message I get from a lot of people.
Well, it's bad policies. This is a great state with great assets, and we've talked about that many times. We have bad policies and a lot of corruption, so we need to flip those things. I'll let somebody else add comments on that.
All but 1 year of my life I've lived in Illinois, so this is home for me. My wife is a transplant from Minnesota to Illinois. She loves this state. There are so many assets, and I'm not a realtor, but they always say location, location, location. Illinois' location is just ideal, and that's why we grew to become a Midwestern powerhouse. Again, it's been the policies and the personnel and policies, if you want to put it that way. The legislature has made things worse for our residents, for businesses, for our local units of government, and we need to reverse that course right now.
The problems we have in Illinois are man-made. We live in a great state. We've got the best farmland in the world. We're in the middle of the country. We have railroads, we have highways, and we have a tremendous asset in the people that live here and work here. These are some of the hardest working people you'll ever meet. We're losing them because people in this building make laws and put mandates on our government and on our people that are unsustainable.
The sort of bills that we have spent hours, collectively hours debating on the floor, it's silly. I met with a local business owner in my district, and he said, "What are you all working on down in Springfield?" And I listed off 2 or 3 or 4 things. He was just astounded. He said, "So you're wasting my money again. You know, you're wasting time, wasting money." And I think that's, many of us are frustrated that we're not talking about the big issues. Federal money is not going to make this go away. It'll paper over the problem temporarily, just like re-amortization has done, just like issuing more Illinois bonds have done. But we've got to get this done.
All you folks are Republicans. It's no secret the Republicans are the super minority here. At my house, I've got Mike Murphy, Steve McClure, Darren LaHood. So what can I do?
Help us elect more Republicans.
What we appreciate is you guys being here covering this and getting the message out. We need pension reform. We got a great group here. I struggle to try to find a Democrat who might talk about these issues and get them going, because we need both sides at the table. So with that, I know people got to get back to their work. So thank you very much for joining us, and we appreciate you covering this.